Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day, and let's make it a great night. Got my partner Steve Rhodes with me, growling and prowling out here tonight.
Absolutely.
It's a beautiful thing. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Always do your best, but don't overdo. When you overdo, you deplete your body, and you go against yourself. And what will happen? It will take longer to accomplish your goal. There's a fine line there, too. We both know it, don't we?
We do.
You can crank it out, folks, okay? But when you get to a certain point, you got to back off, and you got to, keep that energy going, and, don't...
You got to be able to take on your B point in life.
Oh, big time.
Right?
Big time, man. And when you're taking on that B point, then,
the wide
boom!
spread conviction.
Accelerate with volume, baby.
I love it.
877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do we have out here? Okay, so bottom line, market can't get out of its way. You had the cash S&P. We get up to 1365. You close out at 1357, and you're building cars, folks. It looks to me that this could be the C point of another ABC down. Bottom line, the cash S&P, we're heading down there. Well, first off, let's see, 13. Yeah, it's out of the range. We're heading down to this 1266. That's there's nothing. Well, we got this 1340 in the middle. But bottom line, this is a deviant market, folks, big time too. And why? Because you had up at these highs, you had no juice. You come down with volume. Market continues to bounce every single time. Bottom line, even today, it's like Europe was up.
It's giving folks a lot of time to
plenty of time,
or to get out or do something.
But see, it's
that's
teasing
a beautiful
too.
thing.
It's that's how we feel since we get claws and we're bears. Okay,
yeah.
But the bottom line for the bulls, it's saying no, it's going to bounce back up again.
Yeah.
So anyway, bottom line, it looks to me like we get a nice ABC down. Dow Industrials, what you have with the Dow Industrials, same exact setup. You 12,931. They're selling right into it every time. You get a flat market. What the Dow has to do first, of course, is get into the swing point of 12,710. Now, NASDAQ Composite. Composite, bottom line, strongest one on the way up. We'll see what you can do on the way down. That was a sideways market with the composite out here today. The 2946 level is the higher level, and it can't seem to put its head inside that. You can actually make a case that the composite, even though it was down today, was actually tradable, meaning the setup's a little bit better than even the S&P, because the S&P went up, couldn't handle anything.
Right.
And the composite just kind of went sideways, building a little base here, basically.
And it makes some sense too. We'll do it later and take a look at the XLK.
Yes,
that sector has been rejecting the swing point on light volume. Yeah, I didn't take a look at it today, but certainly the last couple of days, into that March 6th area.
And what I just want to see here, I have a feeling that this is
even with Cisco. Cisco's got to be in there, right?
Well, I don't have the whole weighting structure here, but that's I don't know why.
So Apple making a big portion of it.
It may be. I don't know. There it is. Yeah, that's what I was. It's 18%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Apple, folks, is not ready to go south yet. When Apple goes south, get out of the way. What did go south out here big time today was Salesforce. Salesforce down $13. You're at 135, and Salesforce was screaming, folks. Okay, bottom line, had a monster gap. That gap was 127 to 135. That's when it had gapped away in February. Gets all the way up to 164. Well, you know what? One day, boom, 149 to 135. Way too much volume. This is saying this equity is going a lot lower now. If we put this on a weekly, you put this on a weekly, it's a no-brainer. This is sick. You put this on a weekly, folks, all the way back from November of 2010. Oh man, this is gonna put a lot of people in a hurt. Yeah. Because what you have, folks, is this: the first leg down last year from July got down to 94, and what you have now you're certainly not game to 94 yet, but at 126, you're game to 94.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
if
yeah.
that has some-
and no earnings release, no news really.
No.
on the stock.
No,
so somebody knows something out there,
right? Because
about Salesforce.com.
Yeah, they're claiming that it's on the Cisco deal, but
actually, it's not somebody; it's a bunch of folks that know something out there.
Yeah, now there are no doubt about it. And you know, they're claiming it's on the Cisco news, folks, but the reality is that Salesforce.com has nothing to do with Cisco. I mean, we used to use it.
Yeah.
I don't use it anymore.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a good program. It's a
great customer relation management software program. It's a little complicated to use once you start using it. It's good to run your business.
Goldman Sachs. We go take a look at Goldman Sachs. You know, Goldman Sachs making its way down 97 cents today, making its way down to this 97 area. Now, the reason I'm bringing up Goldman Sachs, folks, is this. They came out with the disclosure, and this is where this whole Greece thing is going to get exploded and exploded very quickly. So, let's see. Goldman's a trip. What's amazing, folks, is that all these large banks and broker deals, they have so much money, they can care less about legal fees, they can care less about fines,
absolutely.
They can care less about anything.
That's right.
What they come out with a disclosure today that what they had to do inside, this is just inside their legal fund for Greece. They had to up it to $2.7 billion from 2.3. Because,
Isn't that amazing?
That's just for legal bills. Never mind. And the reason, folks, is this: is that Goldman Sachs is the bank that set up the sell of Greece's bonds to all these other investors, and the way that they did it, oh yeah, you should see this, but the way they did it was amazing. You know, the bottom line is that they know how to
they can package
put lipstick on. You know, the saying is, I don't mean to be crude, but put lipstick on a pig, and they did it, and they did it in a big way, and now they're caught. But that didn't stop them. So what they did today, they turned around. They turned around today. Well, they increased the legal fees that they had put away, and then they turned around and said, "Hey, listen, man, we're gonna go shot the Spanish debt now." Yeah. Oh man, I'm telling you, folks, the big banks, no doubt, you know, they're not only out of control. You know, Dodd-Frank's supposed to get them in control, and you can see what ends up happening. You come back. All you do is you come back 2 or 3 years. The banks got all bailed out. You know, it's one of those deals. You know, you talk about the banks are the biggest socialists out there. They're the ultimate socialist.
Okay,
there's no doubt about it. I mean, the bottom line, right?
Well, of course, when it comes to losses, socialized losses.
Yeah,
of course.
You know, they socialize the losses, and if they profit, they keep the profits.
Yeah.
And they'd be out there. Folks, just think about this. Wouldn't all of you like that type of job? And you turn around being the bank and say, "Oh my God, you can't be a socialist. What's wrong with you?" Well, they could be the only socialists, right? They lose money. No, let's go to the taxpayer. We need all their money.
That's right.
Right? Oh man, it's the whole thing is like over the top sometimes, man. It really is. It's just like, give me a break. Yeah, they are smart. One of the targets said they're smart. Well, it's hypocritical, you know, but there's plenty of hypocrites out here. There's no two ways about it. Yeah, and you know, that's the way it goes, and that has to do with soft money. That has to do with paying off congressmen. That has to do with the whole ball of wax. No doubt about it. Let's go take a look at. See, you didn't know this was going to get so weird today, did you? I didn't either, folks. I'll get off that spin for a while.
That's okay.
Okay, let's take a look at some of the high volume stocks out here. We had EMC down $1.33. Marvell was up 32. We had Ford Motor up 2. Let's see. Intel was up 5. Cisco's down $1.97. Cisco got taken to the cleaners, and that got taken to the cleaners with volume. Monster volume, actually, 197 million shares. Blows the swing point away. So Cisco's going to make its way down to $8 again. It's at 16. Give me a break. Sick. 16.
Big time.
Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, all you tigers and tigresses out there, you stay right there, folks. We're going to come right back. We had the Dow up 19, NASDAQ down 1, S&P's up 6. We're going to right back.